Alright, so today's video, I'm going to be diagnosing the heating element, the dryer, see why it's not drying clothes. So to the left, so over here, you have the lint trap system, which sometimes there will be lint that gets like inside here. I'm not seeing anything since I cleaned it out a long time ago when I was doing an initial diagnostic on the motor to see why it was making a horrible noise before. And nowadays, the heating element. Oh man, is this thing a pain in the rear end? Apparently, it stopped working, so I'm going to do some quick diagnostics here by taking this thing apart. Luckily, my camera was able to determine, be able to determine which one goes where. I know the red wire goes on top, the purple wire goes on the bottom. This right here is the thermostat. It tells you the heat, like the temperature going inside of the dryer. And underneath right here, this here is the heating element. I believe there are two thermostats that come with this particular model. Yeah, because there's one right here, which connects to the heating element. Let's go ahead and take the thermostat off. Ooh, look at that, all that dust that's on there. And lint. I'm going to take that upstairs to clean it. And get all that dust out, and then get all of that out of there. Let's take a look inside here. Not seeing anything trapped so far. And I'm going to be disconnecting this bottom one here. Clean this little bugger right here. I believe this slides up and out. Nope, there's a screw. Nope, two screws holding this in place. Okay. Using my Kmart special screwdriver. I got this screwdriver in Elkhart, Indiana, back in 2008. This thing is basically like a multi-purpose tool, so I don't even have to break out my ratchet socket set to get these bolts off, which is kind of nice. And they're all the same size, same thread size and everything, but just to be sure, I make sure that I put them in the correct spot. Because sometimes the thread, you see the thread size is a little, well, for the backing it's a little bit taller, just by like a mere centimeter. Alright, and here is the heating element. Yeah, this thing's seen better days. Might as well clean all this here. See if we can get this thing to work. Yeah, if not, then I have to buy a new one with a new thermostat and everything. This thing is nasty looking. Oh my gosh. The old dryer did that too, though. No, we had. When we look at the heating element, you can see the discoloration already. Let's see, this 240 volts, so it's not going to be easy to test this thing out with 120, unfortunately. But this is what it is. This is 5400 watt, 240 volt heating element. Let's see if we can figure out the part number for this thing. Yeah, it's caked with all that dust, so it's hard to see the part number for that. But so it's two bolts holding in place and two wires, one for on top here for this topmost thermostat, and one for here for the heating element. I'm not sure it's supposed to be a ground wire connected to this thing, but I guess not. Anyway, that's how you determine if the heating element's gone bad, but it's always a good idea to check everything. Everything is caked with dust right there. This is caked with dust and lint. So I'm gonna figure out if I can try to get this thing to work. So basically, this is what the coil looks like. It starts from here and goes all the way around here and then down, and then repeats until it gets to this last coil here. This part of the last coil right here, and that's where the other wire goes to. So basically, I think this one, I think that's the ground by the looks of it. So yeah. What the heck is this? There is a washing machine cleaning tablet. I've been looking for that for months. Let's see if we can try to clean this thing off. See if we can get it to work. I'm not sure if I can get this thing out of here. Maybe I can. I'm not sure how that works, unfortunately. And I have to get my pliers so I can get this thing off here and take the thermostat upstairs and clean that off too. Because I see there's like a lot of dust and cake stuff right there too, so. Alright, so in continuation of the repair video, I went to Doc's Appliance Center. Got a brand new brand new heating element. There's the difference between the two. Nice and shiny. And when I did the initial diagnostics, you can see the crack right there on the coil. That explains why the heating element went bad. Also went ahead and dusted off the thermostats. Looks surprisingly a lot better. All it has to do is put the parts on here, slap it back in, call it a day. Like I said here, slide the connector right up here. That was easy. Oh shoot, where I put my screwdriver. I just have to get, here it is. I just have to screw this back on here. I should look back at the video, make sure I'm doing this right. No wonder I put the thing on it backwards. Well, at least I know where the wiring go. Another thing to diagnose if something's gone bad is just check the thermostat. I checked the thermostat, everything was fine. Of course, I'm going to be vacuuming out the back of this jar before I do anything else before I test it. Yeah, battery safe and sorry. No, I'm good. That's all there is to it. Everything tight. Yep. Make sure I got it in there correctly. Yep. Quick test drive here to make sure that the heat works. Oh yeah. And that, folks, is how you fix a dryer. Thanks for watching.